What's going on, folks? Before we get into today's video, just let you guys know it was actually supposed to be for Patreon, but I've been having nothing but issues trying to upload to Patreon, so enjoy. What's going on, everybody? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we have no Tahoe in the shop today at all, and that is because I discovered something that made me a little uneasy. The other day, came home from being out on the road and found a chipmunk party happening in my shop. So I don't know if they got into the Tahoe or not. I moved the Tahoe out of here. I have it getting fumigated right now as we speak. Here we've got, I'm using a new phone. My S23 screwed up on me a while back, and SSL made me buy out the old contract and pay half of this new phone and a whole bunch of bullshit, so it took me a bit to get one, but anyways, we're back. Anyways, as you can see, we've got just a pile of leaves here. I've been sweeping up a little bit, cleaning up a little bit. I got my drum, or my bin here. The reason for all this, here, let me show you. And as I'm about to do that, as you guys can hear, it starts pouring rain. And I don't have a case yet for this phone, so I don't want to wreck it. But as you can see, that's my garden update so far. Those are potatoes that are, like, it's peas and then tomatoes. And then the rest there is all potatoes, guys. And they are fucking tall and huge. And I've been getting a lot of wildlife. Like, we've had frogs and everything. Ooh, it's raining pretty good. This will be a good test to see where we're leaking as well. I haven't really been in here when it's been raining. So, but yeah, we've had frogs and a whole bunch of stuff in the yard this year. It's been actually pretty neat. So, anyways, yeah, I'm cleaning up because we had an infestation happening. We're not sure if they got into the Tahoe. I'll find out here after I'm done this. I got an ozone machine in it right now. I went through it and checked. I didn't see anything. So I obviously drove it out of here, right? It didn't smell any worse than it usually does. Everything worked, it fired up. There was no issues with any wiring so far. I didn't see any poop or anything really in it. A little bit of, like, you know, leafy kind of, this kind of stuff in it I found in the back part, but I can't remember if I actually cleaned out the hatch or not since I got it back in November. I don't think I did, so it could be still from all of that. But yeah, I got an ozone sitting in it right now for an hour, and then we'll check it out as soon as we're done. So, but yeah, that's all we're doing today. Rainy day, as you can hear and tell. I wanted to polish on the truck and the Tahoe and stuff, but it's raining, and it's really, really smoky. Like, that's the other thing. I haven't been able to get out and do much lately because of the smoke, and I've had to go away and do some stuff, health, and dealing with stuff like that. I ordered a bunch of powder coat for some projects that's coming up. One of them is with Mike from the Quebec Heated Jacket Garage, so stay tuned for that. We also have a really, really crazy story about one of my powder coat suppliers, Badass Custom Coatings, and how they not only fucked me over once, twice, but 3 times in the last, like, month, and I'm still waiting on the first order I placed. So yeah, this little thing, they sent me the wrong order 3 times, and had every single time it's been, well, yeah, you send it back to us, we'll send you your money back, or we'll send you, it's been a gong show, so stay tuned for that. It's pretty crazy. I'm actually looking for someone in the Regina area that can supply me with powder coat, like with the powder, so I'm looking. Anyways, folks, first step on cleaning out the shop here, let's get all these leaves, this giant nest, out of here. Then all this, I'm going to clean up all this paper and all this paper, like old paper towel and all that shit. All the garbage, get it all out of here. I'm going to clean up all the tools. Get all this done. That's soft. Holy shit. Like, I'm stepping on it. The ground is super soft here. Makes me glad I don't have the Tahoe in it right now. So, and all the people that were wondering that if the grass would be dead underneath, no, this has been sitting here a year. And the way that this mat is designed, like maybe the four corners where the tires are will be dead, but wind can get in and under it. So, pretty neat. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna clean up all the garbage, get all this stuff done, get this table completely cleared off as much as we can, get all the garbage off of it, because I don't know if you guys can see, but we had a big storm come through and it ripped out my back door here out of the anchors. So we got a fix on that. That could be probably how I'm getting, you know, wildlife in here. So that's where I'm at now, folks. Just cleaning the shop today while it rains and pours, and we'll check for leaks while we're at it. So far I don't seem to see any. So we'll be back. Alright, folks, got a little carried away. I broke out the rake, started getting everything super cleaned. Had the Hank Jr. jamming on my little speaker here. So just getting in the mood, right? Just getting in the fucking groove. I still got over here a bit to do once I move everything here back, but I got all this super duper cleaned out. So awesome. So far I haven't really found much of anything. Like, I found some peanut shells and, you know, stuff like that, but nothing that states that they've been here long. So yay, hopefully the ground squirrels were here. They'd realize that I was still here and fucked off. But, you know, that's the risks you have from having a shop that's open at the bottom. That's, even though I have those boards there. You know, it's the risks you run, even back here. That's why I really loved having those, what are they called? The bales around instead of these fucking ties, right? The bales actually helped out way better at keeping everything secure. So, but it is what it is. We've got to make do with what we got. This is like really the first shop repair we've had to do of the year, really. Aside from little bits and shit with that door, like when it was wintertime, and little patch that are on the roof. And then this over here, I just put there just to keep that from rubbing through when I put a bar. Because I run the bar across from up here to the other one when I have the Tahoe in and out. Because the Tahoe is actually lower than this bar. So as long as I have the bottom beam above that bar, right there, right, have it up, I can bring the truck in and out and not worry. So that's, but otherwise, just cleaning, and getting stuff ready. Soon we're gonna be getting this thing up and running. I got a new battery and everything for it. I got all the fuel system stuff for it, stuff like that. It's just a matter of being home long enough to actually work on it, right? So, same with this thing. It's been sitting here. I haven't had time to work on it because since I got my license back, folks, I've been busy. But it's a good busy. It really is. So, we have some farm updates, stuff like that coming up too. A video that I shot a few weeks ago. I don't know if I'm going to upload it before this one or after this one, which is pretty cool. Some updates that are happening there. So, yeah, let's get back to cleaning. Look at that, folks. Just cleaned out the whole side here. Right, got it all good. Then over here I moved, as you guys saw before, I had everything moved and this was all cleared out too. I moved, as you see, everything from under the table out, because next is starting to get all this stuff cleared away, start getting it back down into my toolbox downstairs. All this stuff up here, really I don't need any of this stuff out here except for like the drill press, the press. Like, all I need is a drill press, a hydraulic press, and a compressor. That's pretty much all I need out here. Anything else I need, I can just go downstairs and grab, right? So, cause this is my home shop. This isn't like my across town shop, so I guess I really don't need to make a pile, right? Because we're all bad for this. All of us mechanics are bad for this. We bring up a tool, we leave a tool where we're working, and then we just never end up putting it back where we got it from. We just grab it. It just migrates from basically one pile of tools to the next pile of tools to the next pile of tools, right? that's pretty much, you know, how it goes. So yeah, getting it all organized and neat will get a guy's mind, you know, clearer. With that being said, you know, doing all this, I never thought I'd say this, but actually has a guy missing his ex. If you guys were around last summer or like last year this time, you guys know the kind of how much fun we had in here, all that kind of stuff, and it's kind of the reason why I haven't been spending much time out in the shop, just because it brings back memories and stuff like that. It's why I haven't been doing much with the Tahoe right now, because it brings back memories, stuff like that, and also when I was having issues with my phone, I fired up my old S21 to see if it was a SIM card issue or if it was a phone issue, and all of our pictures and videos and all of that stuff was on there. So yeah, kind of, you know, threw a guy into a mental loop, and kind of, you know, there's a reason I've been single for the last year, or well, since we broke up. I've stayed single. That's just because, well, I actually loved her. Like, I would have given her the world. But the fact that I haven't heard from her or anything like that in a positive note just shows me how little she actually did love me, and I guess everything is for the best, right? Anyways, enough of the fucking crying bullshit. I'm also listening to Hank Jr., so it brings out the emotions, right? Anyways, I'm going to start getting all this shit here tidied up and cleaned up, and we should be back with either this table all cleared up and nice and neat, or my toolbox all nice and neat. So something like that. So, and I also will mention too that since I got a new phone, all my contacts are gone, all that kind of stuff. So if you had me before, if you had my number, get a hold of me. Please text me, message me, something so I can get back to you. Anyways, folks, we're going, like Richard, Mike, all you guys. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to continue cleaning and keep going. I found a few nests. I have the video for that stuff's going to be on Patreon, just because wildlife stuff, YouTube doesn't really like a lot of like certain things, right? They could deem it as animal cruelty. But yeah, I found a couple nests, so we got rid of them properly. Took them down to the creek, like the park, and so hopefully they don't come back. If they do, I did have some talks with some neighborhood cats that I saw roaming around. Yeah, look at that. You can just see the big gaps. It's all fucked. We got to fix that. Anyways, I talked to some of the neighborhood kitties, and they're on board to help me keep this place secure, as long as I provide them with some freeze-dried pork from Western Feeds. So that's where we're at, guys. Sorry for this long little clip, but here we go. Let's get this tidied up. Might I add, it is absolutely beautiful in the shop right now. But that little rain we had cooled things off a lot. Brought the humidity up quite a bit, but other than that, 80 degrees in here. Okay, gorgeous. And like that, folks, everything is all cleaned out. Cleaned off. So I did did some moving around of some things, stuff like that. But got enough room for the other trike, no problem at all. So this winter we got a bunch of work to do to the Tahoe, as you guys know. So having this cleaned out like this and having this plan in place now will go a long way in the future. I do have to go get some dirt and fill, like maybe some gravel, and fill in all the low spots from where the tires were sitting. But other than that, I think we're pretty good to go. So yeah, this is a big ridge right here. So quite the difference. I don't know how else to do that. If you guys know how to like level ground or something, comment down below. I'd love to hear it. But shop is cleaned out for the most part. As you guys know, my chair is not here either anymore. The Donald Trump sign's been gone for quite a while. The chair is actually in the back of the Denali, just because of going away lots of summer and camping and all that stuff. It was needed, so been using my little stool a lot. So I got Emmy's little camping chair in here now because she was hanging out with me earlier. So pretty deadly. So her quad we're going to be working on here shortly. I've got everything, like I said, I got everything I need for it. Fuel lines, the filters, the new battery, everything, right? So that one will be coming up soon. She's been wanting to ride this one. She has a different one. We got rid of the northern property. Long story short, you guys will hear about that on Patreon as well. It's actually a pretty crazy deal. So, yeah, cutting back on a lot of things. I sold a lot of things to, I guess, bank a lot to prepare for something next that's coming. So, fingers crossed it all works out. And you guys are following me for the journey for that. Yeah, here's where we're at. Next step will be going around back and moving the boards and digging this out and seeing how bad it is and seeing if we can get it down, and then coming back in here and tightening everything. Makes it a lot easier to move and get back in there without all that shit on the table and underneath the table, right? Now we just have to slide the table out and we can get in behind there. This stuff here moves out super easy as well. So, yeah, we're golden there. Anyways, I'm going to go make supper and then we'll start on the basement. All the stuff that I had up here, it's gotta go somewhere, right? Let's go put it away, guys. We keep moving, gotta get going. Like I said, having to go through different phones and seeing a bunch of pictures and videos that I did delete. I 100% did delete. Must have been stored in the cloud or something. And when I reactivated phones and fired up brand new phones, downloaded from the cloud, I guess, or some shit. So that just be a lesson to all you folks to make sure you just be careful what you save and upload, I guess, and all that kind of shit, right? So, but yeah, I got a guy's mind kind of all fucked up. So keep busy, keep busy, keep busy. I got no car shows, no nothing like that right now. Waiting on parts, waiting on powder coat, waiting on stuff. So, and it's been really smoky, kind of shit like that. And I've been trying to get my an old channel back up and going. We'll talk about that when we're downstairs as well. But yeah, if you guys ever have if you have something that's bugging you, or not bugging you, but just, you know, making you sad or depressing you, kind of, just go find something to do. Turn on the tunes, come out to your garage, or go pick weeds, just something, right? You know, keep your mind occupied, and you'll eventually pull yourself through. Anyways, I gotta go make supper, and then we'll start downstairs. See you there. Okay, then, like I was gonna say, we'll finish the video with fixing the back there. So we're just gonna go do it downstairs now. Put all the tools away that we had from here. Okay, we're gonna go put all our stuff away. I'll show you guys, you know, all neat and organized, and then we'll go do that. So, but the kids are hungry, so priorities, right? Children first. And I will also want to say, you know, ICT Billet made their banner that has been hanging in my other shop, or hanging in the other shop, was hanging on my living room wall, for real. Now it's hanging in this shop, and it's never faded, never missed a beat, never tore, never nothing. It's still as good as it was the day I got it. So, just like all their parts, best company in the world for ICT or for LS swap parts. If you don't believe me, buy them yourself or check out some of our playlists. You'll see me. I use all of their stuff on my swap. So, anyways, I'll see you guys downstairs. Alright, folks, as you can see, we're back downstairs. I got my drill and my rotary tool over there, stuff like that. My soldering station, all that's over there. Here we go. We're going to start putting everything away that I've been neglecting for years. And you guys can see, like, up here is where the sockets and stuff are supposed to go, but I just never made it. And then my wrenches, right? They haven't been in these drawers in so long. And some of my other screwdrivers and stuff and shit like that. So that's basically the plan today, is get all that done. Or, well, not today, but in this part of the video, get all that done. So then we can go out there and get the shop fixed. Because, like, this is actually a couple days later since I started doing outside just because I keep getting attacked by them damn ground squirrels. They've been eating my garden, eating this every flipping thing. So it's been war. So anyways, got everything organized there. I got my heater here. I took this out of the Tahoe. So we don't need that anymore right now. Got the wheels set up here, ready to go, because they're going to be going back on the truck here, because we're going to be taking it to a couple shows pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss it. We have some exciting news there. So, but otherwise, yeah, that's where we're at. Just going to start by taking everything out of here, cleaning all of this out, and organizing it. So without further ado, let me begin. Alrighty folks, see that bag's all empty, table's all cleared off, right? Everything's all good to go. Still got the wheels sitting here. These are going to be going up pretty soon, but just been pissing away at it, just, you know, trying to get my mind off of stuff and getting some stuff loaded up. Noticing a lot of tools that a guy's missing, like a lot of wrenches, right? This one's not bad, but missing a bunch of tools. Not a big deal. I think most of them could be over at the other shop there. Why is that doing that again? Okay, that's why. This fucking thing. So, there we go. Oh well, anyways. Why don't you close? There we go. But yeah, so we got all the main stuff up there, like usual, right? Electrical stuff down here. Got all my pliers and wrenches and stuff, like that kind of stuff there. Screwdrivers. So got all my clamps and all that kind of stuff. My chemicals are all down there. So just been, you know, loading everything up in here. Just been putzing away at it, getting her done. You know, took a couple minutes to eat, and then just kept going at it. So I got all my stuff here for the detailing stuff. Now I know the armor roll's not that good, but it does the job. Gonna be using a lot of this stuff here soon. If you guys know, you know. Stay tuned. It's gonna be pretty interesting. But yeah, otherwise I've just been working at it, keeping my mind off of stuff. You know, just because you know, that time of year, memories come back, especially when I opened up my phone, or when I got my new phone and all the videos and stuff reloaded, and from last year that I deleted, and I was like, what the fuck, right? And then, strangely enough, while I was eating, just scrolling through TikToks and see her doing a live TikTok making a hat or something with a shirt of mine that she says that she doesn't have. So, pretty crazy fucking world that we live in, man. Coincidences, shit like that is just bizarre. But, anyways, we got all this done. All done. All the tools, everything are cleaned up. Tool bag is empty, everything's all put away. This is actually the first time everything's been put away since we started the Tahoe project. Like, since I started the LS swap. So, yeah, I'm missing tools like crazy. But most likely they're at the other garage. So, but now I personally get to start with these things, get them ready. But we are going to head outside and start working on the shop, see if we can get that back door fixed. Alright folks, that's where I'm going to end the video actually. I was just in Bengal over the weekend at the Gateway Festival car show thing that they have every year. And I saw a guy who had a shop pretty much exactly same as mine. And the way that he had his one wall built up and stacked up got me thinking. So instead of rushing it and, you know, not doing a proper job, right? I ordered a bunch of shit. That's all I'm going to say. I ordered a bunch of stuff. We're going to actually fix this properly and make it actually more secure so that come winter time, we don't have any issues at all. Big windstorms we've been getting, right? Big windstorms we've been getting, all that kind of stuff won't affect it at all. So, check the temp in here today. 110-ish. So, I'll show you guys what it looks like out back behind the wall, and you guys will kind of see what I'm working against and dealing with. So, You can see here, fucking squirrels have been eating my peas. So I got a few that are coming. Like, they ate that one, that one. They ate a couple out of here. This one they left so far, and this one they left so far. But I'm thinking it's because they're close to the owl, right? Close to the step, right? So, but we got some juicy buggers on there coming, you know. Same, I think we had some on here too that are coming. So, which is awesome. My tomatoes are absolutely killing it. Like, they're pretty high up on a fella. So the dill is awesome as well. Dill in between every set of peas, which is, you know, the way I do things. In here, like I said, there's rutabagas and stuff in here, but I don't know what they look like flowering. So I guess we're gonna find out in like a month or two. So, but my potatoes, I don't think you guys grasp the scale of how tall they actually are. Like, they're massive. And they're all flowering. Which, you know, should mean that we're gonna have a bunch of good ones this year. So, but yeah, it's tall. So then there's my carrots. Everything's looking pretty good garden-wise. So, but around back, you can see the wall here is actually still retained really good. So we're gonna probably add to it another row, and we'll see how it goes. But I had to order some stuff to do this, and as you can see, it's pulled up. We got to anchor down. We're gonna actually anchor, because I got a bar in it. We're actually gonna go through and anchor it to the ground, kind of make it more secure. But we'll do that as soon as the stuff comes. So, anyways, folks, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. Just putzing around, having to clean up after these damn squirrels. They invaded the Tahoe. It's been sitting here. I had it ozoned, so fingers crossed, everything is good to go on it. Gonna be taking it to a couple of shows here soon, honestly. Actually, just guys, to let you guys know, probably one by the time this video drops. It'll be like the Saturday after or Sunday after that this video drops. This one will be at a show somewhere. I'm not sure where yet, but yeah, stay tuned. We got some videos coming on the Tahoe. I can't wait. And well, as you guys, it's weird because when I started the video, I had there was nothing going on, no shows, nothing like that. Then all of a sudden, it was like boom! I get hit with 3 in one weekend, and there's been at least two every weekend since I started this video, which was like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. So there was 2 shows, and then there was 3 shows last weekend, and then there's 2 coming up this weekend, and then next weekend there's a bunch. It's just it's that time of year, folks. Anyways, speaking of, I better get the Tahoe ready. So we will see you guys next video, which will probably be on the Tahoe, getting it detailed. We're gonna probably start polishing on the paint, see if we can get some of that faded shit off of it. I'll show you guys here what I'm talking about. This clip's running a little bit long, but it's usually how it goes at the end of the video. This stuff, I gotta get this off yet. Right there's the pinstripe, which is not a big deal. That'll be done. This, how it's faded in, I'm gonna polish that out as well, and the line stuff. So that's pretty much what we got to do on that. The wheels got to go on it. That are downstairs. They got to go back on it, and maybe we'll do some other stuff to it. A couple of little tricks and tips and stuff just to make it that extra special for its debut to the scene. So, because I haven't had it yet out to any shows, so this one that's going to be coming up is its first show since it's been done, and I'm very excited. So stay tuned for that. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Love you. God bless. And remember a couple of videos back when I said, what would you do if you found out that, you only had a little bit left? Would you sit around and mope and cry, or would you get out there and enjoy life? I'm still curious, because I tell you, getting out there and enjoying life is a lot of fun. It really is. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Love you, and God bless.